Hey guys, so I am 19 weeks pregnant and I am wearing pink lipstick in honor of the fact that we are having a girl. What in the world am I gonna do with 2 girls? Whoa. If you haven't seen my gender reveal video, I will link that up here so you can go check that out. It is really awesome and our party was really awesome and everybody is super excited. Tim's family has already gone out and bought a bunch of stuff. Tim is also excited. Had a couple comments about his reaction in the video and everything, and he wasn't not excited. Trust me, he is very excited. He didn't care either way. Neither of us did. We were both happy with a boy or a girl. People have just been picking on him a lot because he's now gonna have 3 girls and a girl dog in the house with him and no boys in a giant estrogen party for the rest of his life. So he is very excited though, and Kadence is super excited and I am super excited, and we have been trying to figure out a name and we don't have one yet, so don't ask yet. But as soon as we do, I'll be making a name reveal video, don't worry. So this week, the little baby girl has been kicking a lot. She moves around all the time. Unfortunately, Tim hasn't gotten to feel it yet because he works a lot. I don't know if you guys know a whole lot about his job or have kind of caught on, but he works a ton. Like he works for 6 days and then he has 2 days off. And then during the 6 days that he's working, he might get off early around 2 or 3 one of those days, but for the most part he gets off at like 9 o'clock and he goes into work at like 7 o'clock. Part of that is because we do live like 30 to 40 minutes away from the warehouse that his office is out of. Mostly he just works all day long. He works for a company that gives him like different jobs all day, and so he has to get the jobs completed and he can't go home until all the jobs are completed. And sometimes he'll have a really easy day, like jobs will cancel or it'll start thunderstorming out and he can't go do his work or something like that. But for the most part, he has like 10 or 12 jobs a day and they are all like 45 minutes away from our house. So he gets all those done out there and then he has to go back to the warehouse, dump off all of his stuff, and then come home. So his job is pretty demanding and it's long hours. He loves it, but that's kind of why he's not been around a lot and you guys never see him in vlogs unless he has a day off. That's why he hasn't felt the baby move either, because during the day the baby that's you know, when I feel it move and it's in the morning and I don't usually wake up till like 7 or 8 and he's already gone. He's been gone. So he unfortunately hasn't felt it yet, but maybe this week because we do have 1 whole day off together this week. This is my last week of management. So as of right now, I am done being a salaried manager. And that is really exciting and I'm really happy. It's gonna be a whole bunch of stress lifted off of me. And right now my goal in life is to eliminate things that make my life stressful, and that is one of them. So I am happy to be done with that. And it's a little scary because my job was very secure and I was very confident in my ability to always have enough money and always have a really good job, and it was a big girl job, you know, so it's kind of scary, but it is really good nonetheless, because it wasn't a job that I wanted to end up doing my whole life, and it wasn't really a job that I could go any farther in because I didn't want to own my own restaurant. So that was like the next step, was to like start the program to own your own restaurant, and I didn't want to do that. So I kind of was just going to be stuck there, and the middle of the road on the ladder, on the corporate ladder, is kind of crappy because you end up working a lot of hours and for a decent pay, but for not enough pay for the amount of hours you're working, and so that kind of sucks. So I didn't want to go any higher up with this company, but I didn't want to stay where I was, so I'm kind of just going to back off for a little bit and go from there and see what I can do. I'm toying with the idea of maybe going back to school. I'm toying with the idea of just trying to find some sort of day job after the baby's born and I'm off maternity leave and stuff, but I'll keep you guys posted. I don't know what's happening just yet. So I had an ultrasound this week. They did take more blood to check about my antibody levels. They've been monitoring that pretty closely. I mentioned that a couple weeks ago in a vlog, but I am Rh negative, so my body has the ability to build up antibodies against the baby if the baby is Rh positive. I did have some antibodies present in my very first blood screen, so they have been tracking that the whole time. So they did take more blood for that. And I had an ultrasound, and it was the big ultrasound, you know, the gender one. We didn't find out the gender that day, obviously. We didn't find out until Saturday when we had our party. The ultrasound looked good. Baby was moving a little bit. He checked out her heart and her lungs and all that stuff, and she looks good to go. So that is kind of a relief, a good relief, and we're very happy about that. Tim was very relieved. He had some heart conditions as a child, and so he was kind of nervous, and so they checked out her heart extra carefully, and so her heart actually looks good. She's got all 4 chambers and all that, so that was a big relief for us because he does have the ability to pass down that to his kids. But we're good to go now, so no heart problems for baby girl. I have like 0 clothes in my life that fit me. I have 1 pair of maternity jeans, but it is a million billion degrees here in Florida, like hotter than the 7th layer of hell, and so I'm probably not going to be wearing those, unfortunately. And I do have some maternity shirts, but my belly's not actually big enough to like fill out the maternity shirts, so then they just kind of look weird. Kind of at that in-between stage where I don't actually look super pregnant. Like if you saw me in the store, you'd probably be like, hey, maybe that girl's pregnant, but I'm not gonna say anything. That being said, none of my clothes fit, literally none of them. None of my pants fit, and I have no shorts, like 0 pairs of shorts, and it is a million billion degrees. So I can only wear maxi skirts right now because they're stretchy, and yoga pants, and that's really it. So I need to buy some maternity shorts. So if anybody knows where you can buy maternity shorts that aren't $1 million, because I don't want to buy them from like Motherhood Maternity. I don't want to buy them from Pea in a Pod. I don't want to buy them from those places because it's $1 million, and I don't want to waste money on that because I'm not going to use them again, you know, after this summer. And so I don't want to do that. But if you know where I can get decently priced maternity shorts, let me know. I've been looking at yard sales, I've been looking at thrift stores, I've been looking online on like the yard sale pages on Facebook, and I just have not found any maternity shorts that are like I want to wear. I just want like 2 pairs of black maternity shorts. Like, why is that so hard? I am super hungry. I literally eat a lot, a ton. And I really haven't gained all that much weight. I've gained maybe like 5 pounds at this point, and I feel like that is decent. I need to go back and look at my old pregnancy vlogs and see how much weight I had gained by this time with Kadence, but I've only gained like 5 pounds, which is cool. I am just like, how am I eating so much food? Literally, all I do is eat food all day long. I haven't really been craving anything, and nothing really sounds good, so I've just kind of been eating whatever. I have had like 0 cravings this whole pregnancy, which is weird because when I was pregnant with Kadence, I craved oranges and cinnamon buns and sweet stuff like that, but this time I'm just like, whatever, just give me food. Just give me food so I can stuff it in my face. So overall, this week's been pretty good. The beginning of the week was a little stressful. You know, finishing up the stress I mentioned in my last vlog. I mean, everything's calming down now, and we're getting settled into the house, and I'm done with management, and I'm just happy about that. So I'm feeling good again. I'm just feeling stressed out about life, which happens. Hashtag mom life, hashtag adulthood, hashtag why did I want to become an adult? But anyway, you know, I've been feeling good, so I'm happy, and this has been a much better week than last week, so that's good. I think that's it for this week. If y'all have any questions, post them in the comment section below. And as always, if this is the first time you've ever watched one of my videos, then you should do yourself a favor and me a favor and subscribe, because that would make me so happy. And if you're confused, check out the description about me and my family in the description box below. And I will talk to you guys next week in a sit-down vlog for week 20. Oh my gosh, week 20, I'll be halfway. What? Bye.